In this video, we are going to discuss regarding the participants in strategic management. The participants are Board of Directors, Chief Executive, Corporate Planning Staff, other managers and consultants. These are the members who are playing an important role in strategic management process. First of all, let us discuss the role of the Board of Directors. Trusteeship. It is the relationship between the board and the company. The relationship of trust and confidence between the shareholders and the board. The shareholders entrust the welfare of the company to the board of directors, and that is for the long-term gain of the company and not for their own personal benefits. In performing this function, the directors are expected to discharge their duties with utmost care and with due honesty. The second role is determination of basic objectives and policies. This is a basic and important function of an effective board. The board must provide long-term view and establish the overall objectives of the company. The board delegates its day-to-day problems and activities to the chief executive. Hence, the board is in a better position to take care of the long-term objectives of the company because the day-to-day activities are already delegated to the chief executives. And the next function is selection of top executives. It is the function of the board to decide the organization structure also. So, the board of directors select and appoint the chief executives and other top level managers, and then they prepare or decide the organization structure and to fill the various key positions in the company. Another function of the board of directors is the approval of financial matters. The board approves the financial matters, particularly the budgets and the distribution of the corporate earnings. Approval of the corporate budget is an important function through which the board maintains control over the management of the company. And then checking and controlling. We know that the board is ultimately responsible for the successful affairs of the company. Hence, it is interested in maintaining adequate checking and controlling over the functioning of the company through the chief executives. And then comes the legal functions. There are certain legal functions of every board of directors as provided by the Companies Act. The Companies Act prescribes the responsibilities of the directors towards outsiders, towards the company, and the criminal liabilities, etc. If the directors fail to comply with any of these, they are liable for penalty. Now, coming to the role of chief executive, the first and the foremost role is formulation of long-term plans. He is involved in formulating long-term plans by making decisions about these plans and also by taking initiative and providing relevant information to the board in order to arrive at such decisions. And in formulating long-term plans, he can take help of the planning staff and other personnel of the organization. Then coming to the guidance and direction, the chief executives provide the guidance and direction to the various functionaries in the organization like explaining and interpreting the policies, programs, etc. formulated by the board of directors to the lower level managers and then executing the plans by giving appropriate orders to his subordinates and also rectifying or modifying the programs set up by the departmental managers to achieve the organizational goals. Then, coming to the integration role, the chief executives integrates the efforts of various departmental heads reporting to him. He performs various functions like integrating the various departmental heads by prescribing the organizational relationship, prescribing the um, authority and responsibility of various departments, creating environment that is very much convenient in the organization for efficient functioning and also providing effective leadership in the organization. Then the chief executives perform staffing function by appointing senior personnel in the organization. He is responsible for fixing the pay structure, transfer, promotion, discharge, and demotion also of many members in the organization. And he may take the help of committees, but the final authority of making decisions lies with him. Then the chief executive is also responsible for the overall performance of the organization. Hence, she tries to ensure that actual work is going on according to the plans. If there is any discrepancy, he takes immediate actions to overcome the problems. Thus, he has to hold meetings of various functionaries to consult them on various organizational matters and to review the functional performance. He also suggests and correct actions taken by the lower level managers if there is any discrepancy, and also inform the board of directors about the function of the organization in general and of the senior managers to take suitable course of action. And chief executive is also responsible to integrate his organization with the external environment. He has to maintain relations with various agencies in the society. These may be government, trade associations, trade unions, financial institutions, etc. The corporate planning staff does not really make the strategic decisions, but they only provide help in arriving at such decisions. Let us check out what are the various functions of the corporate planning staff. They assist the chief executive in formalizing and updating over the time his basic concepts of where the business should be going. And then he also provides continuous staff input that will assist the chief executive in defining and modifying the basic business character of the different operating units in the organization. And then he helps in identifying the new business opportunities to which the organization should devote its resources. He also helps in monitoring, studying, and making recommendations about the allocation of resources to various organizational units. They also monitor and review the strategic plans taking place within the operating units of the organization and also provides guidelines on planning formats to these operating units. In addition to that, they integrate the unit plans into corporate plans and also maintain corporate intelligence function and monitor the performance of the operating units and various divisions in the organization. The other managers are those who are senior managers who come after the chief executives that participate in the strategic management process. And we know that in the case of the single SBU organization, the functional managers fall under this category. And in the case of multiple SBU organizations, the heads of such SBUs come in this category of other managers who participate in strategic decision making by supporting the senior managers. The consultancy is a professional service performed by certain specially trained and experienced persons to advise and assist managers and administrators for improving their performance and effectiveness and that of their organizations also. And the consultants, they provide help in different areas of management, including the strategic management functions in the target organizations. They assist the organizations and their management by working on specific time-bound assignments. Many organizations, particularly those which do not have their own corporate planning staff, such organizations face specific strategic management problems. And for solving these problems, they take the help of these consultants. So these are the participants in the strategic decision making in an organization. That's all about the role and functions of the various participants. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, you can subscribe the channel.